Alright, so I welcome all of you wherever you are watching us from. This is Bishop Sam David TV. Wherever you are, I will urge you to subscribe now. I know the bell is ringing down there. Watch the down there. Just click on subscribe now. We are going to do very important topic today. Don't miss tonight's program. Tonight's program is very, very important. Call someone. You can share the link to someone this evening that we want to look at how we can go through this 2025. A lot of things happening in the year 2024, but entering into 2025, we need a spiritual guidance. We need a way, someone that can speak into your life, someone that can help you to go through this 2025. Hey, remember, this life is not flesh and blood. There are other things that are fighting you. So you cannot go through this life without any spiritual guidance. Right here on Bishop Sam David TV, just click on subscription or click on subscribe and we will be live with us also. You can keep sending your messages through this channel. We'll give you the idea at the end of this show. Alright. So right now we have Bishop right with us, Bishop Sam David. He himself is on the show. So we will go through whatever we have now. But let me welcome Bishop for the first time on this show. Bishop, welcome to Bishop Sam David.
Yes, hello. Thank you. How is the new year going?
New year is very fine. What about you?
Wow. Oh, it's moving on well.
Yes, you had a lot of programs during 2024. We saw you on your live TV with your 31st night.
Yeah.
That is so powerful. Bishop, tell us about the 31st night.
The first night was so fantastic. Last year, 2024 to 2025, the first night, I think it was the true color portrayal of the church. Okay? Because I didn't have the time to advertise for the 31st night.
That was 2020.
Exactly, I didn't have the time. But you see, majorly I was so surprised that people came. Initially, I wanted to do it in the church room. Where I advised saying that no, okay, come out.
Yeah.
And people came in their numbers.
Wow.
Last year the canopy we used about a bigger one, 8.
Okay.
This year we used 10.
10. That's a lot.
You know, so looking at the statistics in play, this year has been an advanced side.
Okay.
Compared to last 2 years, I've done a lot of advert, but this year, last year to 2024, the advert couldn't go that much. But people came, which means that I think the name is already projecting there.
Yes.
Yeah, the good news is already spreading there. You know, it takes time for good news to spread. Unlike the bad news that spread like a fire.
Bad news go fast.
Yes. But as time goes on, the good news is also going to start.
That's very good.
It was a good program anyway. Our stage was very nice.
Yes.
I think in everything we advance. We have advanced in this time.
That is Bishop Sam David for you. Yes, so 2024, the first night was a mega and it was a blast. And he told us that, look, a lot of people came. In fact, I passed through that program. It was very fantastic. The ambience alone, the area view, and in fact, the spiritual power, the power behind the service, it alone, that one is something you need to watch. So you can go subscribe to this channel and even watch the 31st night. It's very massive. It's very massive. Alright, so we are in for business today. We still want to know how we can navigate this 2025. 2025 is not going to be an easy way to go, but it will be easy for you by you going through certain things from great men, great people. Let me tell you that Bishop Sam David, you can meet Bishop Sam David in the church every Sunday and Wednesday. It is very important. Every Wednesday, Bishop Sam David have consultation. Bring your giant problem and come and receive a giant solution. That is all. Bring giant problem and come and receive giant solution. And he has a simple way of solving your giant problem. A simple direction. So don't miss Wednesday service. On Sunday, that is a mega one. He has a lot of things that you can enjoy. The motivate, the messages and all spiritual direction, mystical teachings, a whole lot of things. It's a pack on its own. So don't miss Wednesday and Sunday service. So going forward, we just want to ask Bishop is with us together. We are in 2025. as a young man, a young woman, an old man, fathers and sisters, we always go and pray. Every January, churches do fasting. Every January, we said let's organize 40-day fasting, 20-day fasting. We don't know whether that is the way to go. But you are the spiritual man. 2025, we believe that is going to be a breakthrough for all. So how do we navigate through 2025 and go through 2025? Through 2024, go to 2025 successful.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Lord. God bless you for this question. And I believe that your viewers and listeners will be happy based on this topic. Because everybody wants to break through. Last year, people want to break through, but there are some people who made it. So this year, people are trying, determined to that breakthrough. So if these topics, like sort of let's discuss, will be to the betterment of the people, because they will learn a lot. Now, you know me not to be that only spiritual. I tackle it from the physical and also the spiritual.
Sure.
So we are going to look at it from all angles. Now, it's a lot. God created this world by using the word.
Spoken word.
By the book of John.
Okay.
And Genesis. They say, in the beginning was the word.
Okay.
W-O-R-D. In the beginning, already was the word.
So where was God?
And the word. Good. So what I'll come. Where was God? And the word was God. Was with God. And the word was God.
Oh, okay.
So where was God means that God is the word.
Oh. So in the beginning was the word.
Was the word. Was God. In the beginning was God.
Okay.
So in the beginning was the word. So God.
Okay.
So
and
when
the word
was God. And the word was with God. And
God.
the word was God.
Okay. So God exists.
Yes. But it's a word.
It's a God spoke.
Yes.
No, I don't get it.
Okay.
It was in the beginning was the word.
Word. Yes.
And the word was with God.
Yes. And the word itself was God.
Okay, that's a mystery.
Now, so this is it. So God created. In Greek, created means bara.
Okay.
So God bara created. Form. Form means yata in Greek.
Okay.
So God bara and then yata. So God created and formed by the use of word.
Wow.
Now, so words are powerful. It means that anybody who wants to succeed in 2025 must adopt the principle of word.
Okay.
Now, when Jesus himself will even perform miracle, he uses word. So the word is God himself. So he gave us word on our tongue to use. So when we use the word and the word manifests, then our word shows the virality of God. So we are God in nature. We are God in nature.
But God created us in his own
image and breathed in us so that we can have that word inside us. Now, this is the secret. This is the mystery. In the beginning was the word. And the word was with somebody. So the word is not common to anybody. The word cannot be found anywhere. It is not common to anybody. The word was with God. Meaning that as we are the creatures and the image of God, there are people who are in possession of that word. Are you following the point?
I'm getting the point.
Now, or let me go back.
Should
I go back?
Go back.
You say, how are we going to break through these 20 years?
Yes.
And my point is, find the word. Look for the word. Because in the book of Genesis 1 and the book of John, it said, God created the word by using the whole world by using the word, the spoken word. So if you and I can look for the word,
Okay.
we can get the breakthrough. And the word is with somebody.
Yes.
And that person is God, according to the book of God. Is God.
Yes.
And God created us in his own image. Now, in this word, when you go to Exodus 7, he said that Moses have made you God over Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Which means that there are human race or species that are also God over somebody. We are all creators of human race.
Yes.
But there are some that are God over some other people.
Wow.
Which means that some people are in possession of that word.
Okay.
So you have to look for that person.
Ooh,
Or
that's the
those
ministry.
persons.
Those who have the word.
Thank you.
You look for those who have
Thank
the
you.
word.
So the Bible says in Matthew that seek,
Ooh.
search, research, find out. Now, when you seek and you research and you find out, the one in possession of the word has certain protocol. Before you get to that person, it is not an easy task. That is why you use the word knock.
Knock. And it shall be open.
Yes. And knocking too, it is a systematic way of
You
learning.
cannot just go and knock.
No. There are sometimes you knock at the door and the person inside will get annoyed.
Okay. Yes, it's too much. The knock is too much. That's serious.
You understand?
Yes. That's serious.
So there are a lot human race need to learn. Seek the word. That is what the Bible. The whole thing about breakthrough 2025 is the word. Now, the word cannot be seeked or looked at or find within short time.
Yes.
So the Bible says that continue is a process.
Ooh, okay.
Every problem you have today has a solution.
Sure.
If you go to so many places you didn't get the solution, doesn't mean that there isn't solution. There is no easy solution for that.
Yeah.
There is solution.
Yeah.
You have not yet discovered it.
So meaning every sickness has its
Definitely.
or solution.
Definitely.
Okay.
And every problem has. And when we're talking about sickness, poverty is a sickness.
Yes, poverty is.
It's a total sickness. And that sickness is such a way that it's a hereditary sickness.
Oh,
You can inherit it from your family, your mother, your bloodline. Hereditary.
So if the family is poor, you can also.
You can also be poor. Not you can also be poor. It is an automatic. It's a mandatory.
That you will also be poor.
You get it. Because there is no foundation. That is a sickness.
Okay.
So you have to go out as individual, looking for the remedy.
Okay. So we want us to look for the word.
Yes.
They're getting the word. That word that God has spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that word?
It's in the hands of some individuals.
Okay.
It's in the hands of some individuals.
So those individuals could be a priest,
Could be a priest, a pastor, a bishop.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to sit down and study those two.
So how do you do that? So we have numbers of them. So
Yes.
do I have to be going one after the other?
Yes, if you are going one after the other, you have not done any mistake, because the Bible says test all the spirit.
Okay.
So there is no mistake. But one thing is that you waste your time.
So
If you want to test all the spirit, you waste your time.
it will take a longer time.
So you have to sit down. You got to sit down,
Okay.
analyze, listen to your intuition, your inner spirit.
Okay.
Listen to your inner spirit and listen to whoever is speaking. And number two,
Okay.
the word. Some are not having it, but they have benefited through the word.
Okay. They are not having it, but they have benefited from it.
Because they have knocked and they have seen and they have found it and they have benefited from the word. So those people are example for us to see and ask them, where have you gotten this thing from? Are you getting it? That is testimony. When they say, okay, Bishop Sam David, I've been to him and my life has been transformed, and so on. So it's one of the evidence for you to see and lay hold that, okay, this man is having the word.
Oh, okay. So if there is a testimony,
Yes.
and evidence,
Yes.
meaning that the spoken word is in that.
Thank you.
So you have to seek.
Thank you. And when I say the word, I am not talking about preaching particularly. Preaching is also powerful. When you're preaching, people can get liberated. But I'm not particularly on the preaching. But when we have secret words for God.
The names, God has several names.
Yes.
If you say secret name, there's a particular name you mention at a certain time.
Yes, certain time.
And God will respond to
Time and season. Chronos and kairos.
Okay.
Time and season.
Okay.
So in the Bible we have time and season. That's what I said in Hebrew. Chronos and the kairos. Okay. So there should always be meeting of the time and the season before an activity or a miracle should take place.
Okay. So how can one get someone who has the word, that we can tap into it?
Yes.
Now, after getting the testimony, and we believe that, oh, this is Bishop Santobi, there's so much testimonies around him, so that's where I have to go. So we have to fall under that person,
yes,
before getting
beautiful
what we are looking for.
Perfect.
Now, after getting the word from that man, how will it transform my life?
Okay. Now, the word, when you get it, that is God. Because once that bishop is telling you that, okay, you need money, you need business. Okay, in order to be successful in business, it is not your strength per se. To speak for the language of the business, so that the business will understand that language and then activate and be successful. So when Bishop tells you this word, you just go back to your business and say it, and then it is done.
How will you see? What am I going to say? Am I going to speak to my tomato today, sir?
Yeah.
But there's that secret word.
Yes.
Where is it?
Yes. So maybe tomatoes, you are selling tomatoes,
Yes.
as you said.
Yes.
Yes. So once you go to the market,
Correct.
there is a selling word, selling divine,
Okay.
God secret word that you need to speak on the thing.
Okay. Does it mean the kind of prayers you do also need a certain
Yes.
language?
Thank you. That is it.
Okay.
That is it. Because see, the disciples walked with Jesus for several years, but they weren't able to perform any miracle until one day he asked them to meet them at a certain mountain. That is when Jesus taught them the languages, and now they were able to speak and heal the sick. They were able to speak and then perform miracles by knowing the words. So now, going back very fast,
Yes.
these words were there before creation, as the Bible said. So the Bible came to Africa in the 17th century, and our forefathers, before even the coming of the Bible.
Okay. Now we got to know that we have to seek for the word.
You have to seek.
Now we've gotten where we have to seek the word. We know who to go to.
Yeah.
After getting the word, how do we speak it out? How do we see that the prayer I am praying, the prayer I went to church to receive from Bishop Sam David, how practical will it be in my life? What words should I be saying in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening to activate my breakthrough?
Okay. So there are certain words it cannot be said by the roadside.
Oh,
When I say roadside, you understand.
Way about.
But you see,
Okay.
when you wake up in the morning and you say, "Oh Lord, help me. Let today goes well." Yes, you have prayed. It is okay. For the day to go well for you, there should be a certain name you mention, because in the morning there are particular angels or spirit or realm that takes in place. So that realm don't understand, let it go well for you. You need to command. The commanding meaning that is means shout, but you need to say a certain word.
Okay.
Then that spirit will understand.
If you are watching us live, this is Bishop Sam David TV live. That word you cannot get it watching us. You have to move your leg, move your whole body into the Wednesday or Sunday service and come to ask that particular question so that you can know that word, that particular. I am told just now that that word cannot be mentioned anyhow, and the directions that is given now, they are very serious. Let's take it serious, and as we are following, keep following. Send your messages now as you are watching. Let us know the kind of questions that is bothering your mind. Bishop is right here. Bishop is right here. So keep bringing your messages. We will read them, and then you. Bishop, you are still saying those words, and you need to be taught.
You need to be taught. And not only knowing the word, and know the application of it. How to apply it. The time and the season to apply those words.
Okay. So those seasons, does it come with any Bible verse or any chanting words? Practical. Does it come with anything like that? Because to pray with those things.
Yes. Some comes with Bible verse, and definitely Bible is the key. So there are a lot that come with those Bible verse. And I want to let you know that the Bible was the application of our forefathers, was something people have applied, and it worked for them, and it has been written, or it has been penned for us to learn. Did you get it?
I don't want to go to that Bible side. Because the Bible, people are saying that it was written by human beings and was imposed onto Africans.
Yes.
So that, for that matter, the Bible is human way of writing. That's why some people will not read the Bible. They choose to read
No,
other
they should read the Bible. They should read other books too. Yeah. It's a human being that have read it under the inspiration of God. And then understand that, once you are inspired to write something and you are writing, when the spirit goes away from you, you can write your own thing. So understand there could be some things on the Bible, inside the Bible. That does not Bible as something which is not, even if it is human being that have written it. He wrote it out of his experience and wisdom and what he has gone through. So just as we read other books, we can equally read the Bible and look at, because when you look at the Bibles and Proverbs and whatever, it actually gives wisdom's application on this earth. So Bible should not be our enemy.
We are looking at the spiritual growth of your life for 2025 with Bishop and Baby. So don't go anywhere. I want you to subscribe. Subscribe. We are still looking at way out. So get this topic, subscribe to it, to this channel, and on this show, share the link. I want you to share. When you share the link, please say hi and let's see if you are sharing the link. So we are looking at spiritual.
I think some people don't hear our voice. I don't know why.
People are not hearing.
You know where the volume is?
People are not hearing. Okay, maybe our microphones are far away.
Yes.
Maybe today
it's okay. Let's manage it.
Later on we will that. Yeah. So we are still looking at the spiritual growth. We'll just shout a little bit so that you can hear. Looking at the spiritual growth for 2025. Has a clear view that you need the word. After the word, you have to seek where you have to seek for the word. So when you get the word, you have to know someone that will teach you the word. So when you get the word, then you can also manifest it and activate it yourself. Those are part of it. And it doesn't come alone just like that. Bishop, do I need to put some practicality into it before that word?
Yes. Sometimes you need to put practicals in place. Yeah, you don't just do it. Some words, no practical. Some you need to do practical. Some you need to serve before it works. In the life of Elisha, serving Elijah for over 10 years is a practical aspect of Elijah's word to work in the life of Elisha. You see, so it is understanding of the spiritual aspect. And then you see, God gave word to Abraham. And then he gave a word like Jireh. Jehovah Jireh. Okay, fine. Jehovah was given, and that is God's name. And when he wanted Abraham to perform certain sacrifice for him to pave way for his success, he also already Jehovah was there, which Abraham has been praying for. But God revealed to Abraham that Jireh. Okay, so that has been given to Abraham as a key word. Okay, so in the process of sacrificing his only son Isaac,
Okay.
it was the word that brought another lamb in place of the son.
Okay.
So the moment he began to pray in the name of Jehovah and Jireh,
Okay.
then Jireh heard the voice, and then he said, because he said God will provide. That was his prayer. Anytime the son asked, God will provide. Isaac would ask, he said God will provide. God has not been providing until they go to the mountain, and he said Jireh. That was the word. Then a voice came from heaven and settled the matter. Moses too was going, and the bush was like burning and not burning, something like that. So a voice appeared in the bush and was saying that I am the God of your forefathers, and my name is I am that I am. You get it? Yes. So names, words. That is why when the angel appeared before Mary, he told Mary that that child, when you give birth, the certain word should be given, which is a name to be given to that child. Before his destiny could work, there should be a certain word tapped on the person.
You cannot be at home, so get this channel live on your phone now. Subscribe so that word cannot be given by the roadside. I've said it several times ago. So that word need to be given to you personally. So you need to come to the Wednesday service or Sunday service and subscribe to our channel. So Bishop, so how do we build our spiritual life this 2025 to activate our breakthrough through our Christian journey?
Simple. It is so simple. The Bible actually said that walk with a prophet and you receive prophetic gifts. Walk with a fool and you receive that gift of fullness. So, if you want to break through in business, check who has gotten that word of breakthrough in business and work with the businessman. If you want to be spiritually sound, check and work with somebody with spiritual sound this year, and then you have that divinely connection. It is simple as that. Anybody who is your friend will either dominate you or you dominating him. That is all. So take good friends who are spiritually inclined this year.
This year, that is the only thing we can do. Make sure we change our friends.
We change our friends.
Because the previous ones were not giving us anything.
No.
So now, to be able to break through this year for the spiritual growth, we need to get somebody who is also in spirit.
Perfect.
That can also bless us with the same spirit. That we can all move together. Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
We are still on the Bishop's Academy. Alright, so this channel today is very important. We are just in front or behind or beside Bishop Sam Davis' his phone. This will be your first time seeing this, but that is where we are now. So it's a very good view to also look at. You can see the fishes behind us, and they are even jumping all over. But we just want to look at how we can break through 2025, and Bishop will come up with our spiritual growth, things that we have to do. Bishop, going forward, right now, our personal development. There are so much things we've done 2024. This business, we have done this, it is not working. But 2025, we don't want to do the same thing again. I would like to ask you, what are the practical steps do you think we can stand on it or start doing so that personal development, or how to develop our personal self through practical way of doing things? How do we do that?
Okay. First, renewal of our mind, according to the book of Romans. If we don't renew our mind in 2025, our mind is still just like 2024. Nothing new could come into our life.
You have to learn and unlearn.
Yes, we have to renew our mind. Number two, once we renew our mind, that is what you say. You have to start studying,
Okay.
learning, continual learning.
Mm.
It's either you are too much ahead, that is why, or the word has gone ahead of you.
Okay.
So you learn and study and do your search and do your research and see that, okay, your own self-being, what are you doing wrong? Or what am I doing wrong and somebody is not doing wrong, and it's moving to that person. So we copy and paste.
Hey.
You copy and paste. You chew and you pour.
So somebody has done it already.
Simple.
You study what somebody has
You
done,
carry on.
and then build yourself.
That is all.
That is one.
That is one. Now, and also seek advice.
Okay.
Seek advice. In this word, there is a fatherhood.
Yes.
This word,
yes.
In a way, it is called chicham. Chicham means choking word. Okay. That is the word in
okay. Okay.
Ewiasi. Okay. I think it has some kind of horror. So it's a word of a choke and terrible and horrible and then something like that. So you need to have a father, spiritual father. We have two fathers. The one that is a vehicle that brought you on this land, and the one that will need to show you where you are to go. Father cannot show you. Is a vehicle. But your spiritual father will now hold your hand into your destiny land.
You have to look for a father.
There is nobody moving on this land without a father. Even the fishes here, they have a father.
Okay. Somebody must be ahead of
a mentor that will guide you, that will take you as a daughter, a son, and take you as a obligation for him, that when he goes wrong for you, he as a father will have to account for that and will make sure he takes you to that place. And you also have to submit as a son and a daughter or a child automatically out of it. But if in the process and you have not submitted, then you are a servant, you are not a son. A son continue to be a son till Jesus comes. A son can never separate from the father. No, 100 years. But the moment a son separates from the father, that son was rather a servant. It was just mistakenly to be taken as a son.
Oh, you don't mean it. It is serious.
Yes.
It's very deep.
Yes. So, be a son, 2025. Be a daughter, 2025. That is all. What you are looking for, there are people that have looked ahead of you. The problem you are going through, there are people that have already gone through that problem.
Wow.
And they have found, they have suffered, and they discovered the word, and they have solved the solution. So for it to be easy for you, you need to have a mentor.
So you have to practically look for a mentor.
Practically.
What you want
adopt that person.
Okay, adopt that person.
Automatically.
Okay,
and to adopting the person have some kind of characteristics and principles, some features, which means that you cannot get angry with your father. But your father has the license to get angry with you.
Yes. Because he has been there.
Yes.
You know what
it is. Number two.
Yeah.
If the father is moving, he say, follow me, and you realize that that road is not good, you still have to follow.
Yes, I got it. I understand.
Do you understand?
I understand, yeah. Yeah, you still have to follow.
You still have to follow. Yes. Because you may see the brighter light here.
Yes.
But he has come to that road before.
Yes.
So that is it. So
that
you have a renewal of the mind.
Yes, yes.
Somebody have done it before. Follow the person.
Okay.
Seek advice. Learn and learn. Have a mentor.
Okay.
And have a spiritual father.
That's right.
And some people say Namdodo and Saint Quiet.
So you can have additional spiritual father.
No, but it is not done like that. Moses has only one. David has only one. Solomon has only one. They have many people who are their friends and they seek advice. But when it comes to fatherhood, it's a priesthood. Okay. And it's a genealogical system. Okay. And it should be one.
this is my father.
It should be one.
To be one.
If not, the command in a spiritual realm will have friction.
Oh, okay, there will be crash.
Yes.
Oh.
You, the son or the child, will even be confused. It should be only one. David has only one. Samuel only one. One. And if you have a father and your friend father is the same person, you dare not to see that your friend as an enemy.
Okay.
Even when that person offends you, when you pay him back, you have violated the priesthood of the fatherhood. That is why David saw Saul lying down. He could easily kill, because that is David's enemy.
Yes.
And he said, I will not kill you, because the hand that pour oil on you is the same hand that pour oil on me, David. So if I kill you, I violated the law. So David left him.
Wow.
He said, you Saul, you don't know the mystery. That is why you will die yourself.
If you are watching this is Bishop Sam David TV. Wherever you are, make sure you subscribe to this channel. You need a father. So who can you tell me who is your father? 2025. Can you tell me your father 2024, 2023? But 2025, who is your father? If you don't have a father, look for a father today. Bishop Sam David is always open for us. If you need a father, you need to come into this machine and contact Bishop Sam David, and you'll be one of the best in 2025. Bishop, so the fatherhood is very important in each and everyone's life. So you can't deny your father, and you can't live without your father.
No, you can't live without your father.
So you need a father that can lead you, and some fathers. Can you explain the different types of fathers in 2025 for us?
Okay. When we're talking about a father here,